Today on Our Life, the show, get ready to cringe. Hello, I'm Matt.
I'm Sonja.
Yeah, I probably should watch getting that close.
I did get that close.
Today we are doing a very comfy episode of Our Life, the show, because we decided we didn't want to pull out all the equipment to do it the normal way.
That was you, not me.
Yes, I definitely decided that. But we'll get into what this little book here is in a second. But first, a couple quick notes for the channel. Next week, we will be taking a week off from Our Life, the show, as our lovely Sonja here has a few of her spooky findings series that need to go out here. And seeing that we're in the month of October,
Spooky month,
we're going to up her output of videos a little bit. What we are going to do, though, we will be back the next week, and we also want you to join us, as on October 29th, we are going to have a special Halloween episode of Our Life, the show. So stay tuned for that. But tonight, I have been actually going back and forth all week about what I'm going to be doing for this episode, and I decided that instead of coming up with a particular theme, I guess you could say, I dug out my old journal, my old diary. And what I'm going to do tonight is, Sonja has her diary as well. We're each going to read probably like three to five stories from our journal and our diaries and discuss those out a little bit with you guys. A little preamble, too, about this journal. This is the diary I had when I think I was about 11 or 12 years old when I started writing in this thing.
Harry Potter, you nerd.
Yeah, the Harry Potter journal, the infamous Harry Potter journal.
Oh, yeah.
Some of my friends actually happen to have read this before. Sonja's definitely read it before. And there's some keepers in here.
It's a good page turner.
Obviously, I'm not going to say any names if I can avoid it because I'm an idiot and I have to say...
Well, if you do, we'll bleep it out.
I have to say names. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the first page of this journal here. So we are going to start December 25th of the year 2000. Holy shit.
2000?
This journal is 21 years old almost.
Damn!
God, I am fucking old.
Oh, shut up. You are not.
Hi. My name is Matt. And today is Christmas. Today I got a PlayStation with 9 games, my favorite of which is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Here it comes. Another thing I've always wanted but never got is the girl I like.
Oh God.
Blankety blank. I've liked her for a very long time, and she still don't like me. Hopefully one of these days, she will fall in love with me, ask me out, and give me that treasured kiss.
Is that the end or no?
Yeah, that's the end of that one. It was very short. I think I...
So you don't have to put that.
I think I got maybe 2 cringes on that one.
Especially that kiss.
That treasured kiss. So I think what I'm going to say real quick. First, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 really is still probably one of my favorite games. So I guess that's true. 21 years ago, that would make me what? It would make me 11, wouldn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so I was an 11-year-old boy talking about dating girls and all this wanting kiss and all this sexy stuff. But yeah, I think that gives you a little bit of insight into the type of hopeless romantic of a kid I was and how, again, how cringy it is. But Sonja, let's go ahead and talk about one of yours.
The first page is from December 2004. But my first entry that I'm going to read is from February 2005. Sorry I haven't wrote in a while. I've been busy. I had to redo my February book report. They're so uptight with those books. I had a great one and they said no. There's a period there. Valentine's was dumb. Blank got a lot of stuff. Jesus Christ. My brother got her mom's stuff, but not our mom. Cheap. She ate all the fucking cookies, fat ass. My friend won Student of the Quarter 2 weeks ago. Today was mine and... Blank, worst days of our lives. First, Mrs. D. I'm just going to say that because that could be many. And Mrs. T. spilled coffee on my friend's bag saying, "Oh, did you get any on you?" Like that, I'm just gonna stop right there just so they bumped into her, or her bag bumped into them, not even caring what happened to her. They just looked at each other like, "Oh my god, did you get on you?" Like, "No, I didn't." And she's like, "Oh, she's got it all over her bag." And they walked away. Sorry, I just had to stop for that. I was like, oh my god. Because at this time, I was in 6th grade, so that's about your age, 11 to 12. And I was like, even then I knew these girls were bitches. Then people got mad at my friend. This is worded bad. For she can sit where she wants because she didn't do anything. Then at music, people said I spit on this guy and they wouldn't leave me alone. They also called me names. I was going to kill someone or just leave the fucking school. I hate everyone. Everyone should die. Well...
Jesus Christ.
Well, anyways, I found out I need glasses, which really sucks. Oh well, I had a substitute nurse today. I got all my things checked today, like my hearing, sight, height, weight, spine, and blood pressure. Got to get my hair braided and go to bed. I was very mad that day, as you could tell. So, you ready for your next one?
Yeah, I am. So here is journal entry number 2 for me, taking place September 6th of 2001. Kind of a cryptic thing, all things considered, because it was, like 4 days or 5 days before 9/11? Which I didn't even know I had an entry that was that close to it. Not that that matters. Yeah. But what this entry is really going to show is, I guess, how hormonal, is that the right word I want to use here? About how rampant my hormones were running at that time, I guess, because... Dear Journal, hey, I have the most damn surprising thing to say. School isn't bad. I wish blank girl from before was in at least one of my classes, but I'm only one locker away from her, which is an advantage. There's also a couple of classes I have with a girl named blank that looks a lot like blank. She reminds me of her. I'm going to be having a party soon with 2 slow dances. I'm going to invite blank and hopefully dance with her. That and a kiss would be a dream come true.
Another kiss, huh?
Unfortunately, there's a lot in here that has to do with me hopefully getting my first kiss from one of these various women that I was falling for at the time. And as you could tell by as many blanks as were, present in that entry, there were a lot of girls that I was kind of into briefly. If you happen to be one of them, please like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Like they would know that.
Nah, well, I know one of them definitely would, but yeah, I think the other thing that I'm taking away from it is just giving it, like, comparatively to your journal entry that you just had, I seem like a lot more like the woman, I guess.
My more teenager ones, I talked a lot about guys I liked, but I kept those entries out of this series.
So I'm assuming... Jesus Christ. But I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and search for my next entry here while you get started. Because you have a few marked out and I'm just going. This whole fucking thing is gold.
Well, you're supposed to be prepared, sir. This one does not have a date. That's weird. The last one was June 3rd, 2005. So this one was probably the next school year. I don't know. That's weird. I usually dated them, but this one don't have a date. Anyway, Mrs. T is a mega bitch. Today, B said some jokes that pissed me off. First he said I know who she flirts with, her older brother, and then he said something about my mom. I know they're just jokes, but I don't like them jokes. So I stood up and said, my brother could kick your ass. Mrs. T heard it, and I was busted. I also spelt out bitch, but I didn't say it. So I got written up for it. Mr. W sent me to the principal's office. I thought...
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off here. Just to go back, my brother can kick your ass thing, I kind of missed a little bit there. Was it just a argument you were having with this girl?
It was a guy, not a girl.
Whatever.
Because guys are freaking assholes and just bully people. Yeah, he was just being an asshole, and they were just egging me on, and I was already having a bad day. He's like, oh, I know who she flirts with, or like I said, something like that. So I just stood up and got pissed. I'm like, my brother could kick your freaking ass, because this kid was shorter than me. So, and then she came over, and then I told her what was going on, like, they were picking on me, but I'm the one that got punished. Makes sense, right? Okay, anyway, I thought I was going to get detention, but I didn't. I told Mr. Q what happened, and he was nice about it. Mrs. D, and she was a nurse, ended up taking me to this ice cream place, and I got a snow cone. We were already going there as like a 6th grade summer trip, and I was like, we're supposed to be going. They were, without telling me, they were going to leave me in the office and just go. And she took me there, and he's like, well, that was your punishment. You weren't allowed to come here. Because she drove me in her car. But I was like, how was I supposed to know that I wasn't allowed to come here? Like, you just said I got written up and that was it. Like, you never said I couldn't go to the trip. And I started crying because I was like, I'm getting written up for stupid shit. For defending myself. And I don't know how she understood that I was spelling out bitch like this. Okay, it was good. Now Mr. W is out to get me, probably never gonna forget it, and make me feel bad, fucker. Tomorrow's the student of the quarter, which was like every month or because there's 4 quarters in the school year, and if there was like an astounding student, they got to be picked out, and they got like a certificate or something like that.
Yeah, I think most places have something similar.
Yeah. But that's what we called it. And I know definitely that I'm not going to win. Never have, never will. Me and my friend are the best friends ever. Yeah, go her. Love yes. We just talked for a great while. It was fun and great. And I'm calling her later tonight, so more fun. Well, I better go. So bye, diary. Love yes, and it's been fun. Well, bye.
So I want to make a couple comparative notes right now between our journals. First, which I can't show it obviously on screen. Well, did you run out of ink? Like a lot? Because there's like 4 different colors on this screen, on this page.
I had gel pens because my friend bought them for me, so I'd like using them. They're like sparkly gel pens. The blue did start running out because you see how light it is. So I went to red, but I don't know. Maybe I just wanted a rainbow page. I don't really remember what happened. And this, yeah, the yellow you can barely see. I think that's why I went back. But yeah, I just... Second
thing is, roughly how old were you when you started?
I think I was, when I started the journal, I think I was 11 because it was 2004 going into 2005. So I was like 10, 11. But at this time right here, I was 12.
Yeah, you could clearly tell which one of us is the female, I guess, when you look at her handwriting. Because we're roughly the same age, and your handwriting's, like, significantly better.
Yeah, mine's still chicken scratch, though. I got better after.
So, my next entry here is more... It doesn't really necessarily... I mean, there is some cringe shit in it, but it doesn't fall as much into the cringe as it does just an interesting note, which we'll get to in a second. July 2nd, 2002. Dear Journal, what the hell? I'm talking in circles. Wow, I spelled circles. C-I-R-C-U-L-S. I mean, first I say I love blank, then I hate her, then I love her again, now I don't like her again, now I'm stuck here with my finger up my ass. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. That's not in here, trust me. The school year is finally over, and I'm officially an 8th grader. I now like a very pretty girl by the name of Blankety Blank. By the way, these are 2 different girls. So, those keeping track, in the case of 2 years, I had 4 crushes. 4. From Blank, she is 13 and my friend's cousin. I think she likes me too. I guess I don't go into more detail of that one. The problem is I won't see her that often, and she doesn't come to my friend's house that often either. Blah, 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 blah. Plus, if me and Blank ever stop being friends, spoiler alert, we did, I might not see her again. I guess next time I see her, I should ask her out, or maybe I should ask my friend what her number is and try talking to her that way. But since I'm writing down this anyway, I should write my top 10 life ambitions. So this is where I wanted to kind of take a note on this journal entry. 1, it takes a complete fucking left turn. But 2 was, I made this list when I was 12, and I actually did manage to do the majority of this list. So number 10, get a paintball gun. Very fucking basic bullshit for a kid, I guess. And I think I got it like maybe 2 months after I wrote this anyway. Get a cool video game system was number 9. that happened also, obviously. I mean,
you have a lot more than just one.
Yeah, I have a whole fucking collection. Number 8, which I actually scribbled out, was have sex. I have a child, so I think I did. Get a girl. Which, hold on. But, oh shit, I just showed that. We'll blank it out or something. The funny thing is, on here, I have that ranked at number 8, have sex. And then I have get a girlfriend at number 7. So, and then I have number 6, go to a wrestling show. I've been to several. Number 5, go to WrestleMania.
You did that.
I did that.
But it's not crossed off. You gotta cross it off.
Number 4 was meet Jeff and Matt Hardy, which I have. I mean, I'm not going to bury them completely, but I'll just say don't meet your heroes, I guess. Number 3 was fly overseas. We did that. Number 2 is become a wrestler, which I did very briefly and is discussed in a different episode, which I will link somewhere. But the number 1 thing was become the youngest WWE champion in history, which obviously that didn't happen, and cringe.
Why is that cringe?
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds cheesy.
No,
yeah, so that's why I wanted to go to this one, just because, I don't know, looking back at that list I made when I was 12, and the fact that I did somehow in one way, shape, or form do almost all of that, I think that, I don't know. It says a lot for the shit that I don't appreciate in life, I guess, or I should appreciate more. I do appreciate it, but at the same time, I need to sit and reflect on these kind of things every once in a while, because it's like, not many people get to do everything on their bucket list. Anyway, I think I'll do one more on my end, so I will throw it to you for your next one.
Alright, this one's December 23rd, 2005. Dear Diary, we are finally in our new house and I love it. I get to finally write in here because it was packed. Tomorrow's Xmas Eve and we had to go to this person, and this person. So it's going to be rough. My nephew is the cutest baby I have ever seen. He was born on November 9th, 7 pounds, 8 ounces, 19.5 inches long. My cousin had her kid named... Yep. My ex-sister-in-law didn't have a hard labor either. Well, I'm 13, a teenager, but I don't feel like it. My brother and his wife and his baby all live here in an apartment. We didn't live here until the 9th of December, which sucked. At least we were here before Xmas. I got a wicked cool stereo for my B-Day, 5-disc changer. We are getting stuff unpacked. We're about halfway done, or maybe not. Oh well, we'll get them in sometime. I only have about 3 boxes in there. V is so much better and nicer than she was. She changed a lot, all caps, which is good. My brother and his wife got married too, as you may have guessed, so it's cool. My room rocks. An acquaintance has a new boyfriend named Blankety Blank. He's kind of cute. Jay gets even more hotter every time I see him, but he's going out with Blankety Blank, the big slut who wears skirts that shows the private area. Slut. Well, that's the new news for now. Until next time, bye. How are all you lovelies today? Hope you're doing good. Please subscribe. Maybe like the video. Maybe share it. Thank you.
So, I don't know where I last left off here, but my last journal entry, we are going to look at my last summer in New York before I moved down south, which honestly is probably still one of the best summers from my youth. September 3rd, 03, and it's pretty bad. I can fucking read my own handwriting there.
I can't even read mine own.
This is just great. Sarcasm. I start school tomorrow, which really sucks ass. I have to be stuck in a hot brick building all day instead of being at home, enjoying the last summer I have while still living in... Redacted. There's other stuff that sucks about going back to school. Like the fact that I'm going into high school and I don't have a damn clue where I go for any of my classes. Another thing that sucks is that I might have to face... Redacted. It's not that I don't want to see her, it's just that she might still be pissed at me. So therefore, she might... Yeah, this is getting a little scratchy, give me a second. She might still be pissed at me, so therefore she might bitch at me tomorrow. And I don't write down why, but let's just say I guess I wrote a letter or something like that I might have regretted later on to some girl because I was an asshole. This summer was probably the best summer of my life. I actually didn't put the word life or existence in there. It's just, this summer was probably the best summer of my, considering all the shit this summer consisted of. This summer, me and my friends must have made a world record for swearing. Plus, this summer consisted of dumb-ass road trips, gaming, Ocarina of Time races, comic book reading, game rage, dumbass stunts caught on tape, late-night walks, hot college girls, Sonic the Hedgehog, Smirnoff Ice, hard lemonade. Okay, for the record, I was way too underage to be drinking, but that's besides the point. My friend and his girlfriend, bad golf games, bunch of anime, Dark Nuts and Trees, Animal Crossing, and a high and junk redacted. And also, that was a summer that our... It's worded really weird in here, so I'm just going to say it. It's the summer that, where we used to live there, we lost power. That's basically the end of this. It just keeps talking about that shit, but the stuff, other stuff that I want to go into, I'll go into real quick. But we lost power up here for some places a day or two. But like the power grid got knocked out or some shit. We had a guy that we were friends with. He came down to our house, and he just, for no fucking reason, came in and just was bugging the shit out of us. Like, he was just being as annoying as humanly possible, and we're like, are you that bored? He's like, oh, I have power at my house. I have a generator. And we're like, well, why the fuck are you here?
I'd be like, is your generator on? You're just wasting energy.
I lent my house to a friend so he could fuck his girlfriend. That also happened that summer. And again, in hindsight, like, to me, all this shit seemed normal. Kids sneaking around, whatever.
That's not normal.
Like, hindsight, yeah, I see it wasn't normal. I see we were probably asshole kids. And the fact that we were 13 at the time of that writing, and I was lending out my house so someone could fuck his girlfriend.
If I was your mother, I would kill you and that child.
She never found out. But what ended up happening is for all the fucking things in the world, Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube, just for that one game, I offered to leave my house unlocked while I was on a road trip, so my friend and his girlfriend could sneak in there and do their business. And I guess they did their business everywhere.
Ew.
I didn't need to know about it, but of course my friend at the time loved to talk about this shit. So he told me about it, and what I come home to, because I told him not to leave any traces that he was there, I come home to a clear plastic bottle filled with fucking Dr. Pepper and condoms, and a large pizza. Whole large pizza, not even eaten, underneath my bed.
They ordered a pizza and didn't eat it?
So,
that's a lot of money.
So yeah, I got Soul Calibur 2, the pizza, and that. The pizza, I guess they just left as like a, hey, thank you sort of thing. But I'm like, where the fuck am I supposed to hide a whole pizza from my family?
Yeah, but how long was it sitting there?
Only, like, maybe overnight at most.
Underneath your bed, though.
The pizza tasted fine. I didn't eat it all. I'm just gonna say.
You had it?
Of course I had a slice. It's a whole fucking pizza.
Oh my god.
But yeah, those were a couple of my stories that I wanted to share. There's a lot worse shit in there. A lot more stuff. Obviously, I don't necessarily want to get into it. But there is, I'm going to head a little teaser here, something I might want to pursue in the future that was in that particular journal that has to do with...
Snorkel?
No, certain taste that I had at the time in games, movies, etc. And I kind of want to compare it to now versus then. But yeah, that's all I had. So anything here from you?
I only got a couple more. They're not too long. Alright, this one is 2006. Anyone remember 2006? I don't. Okay. Anyway, dear diary, I hate my sister blank bitch. I hollered on Friday that I wanted TV on Sunday the 24th. I guess I was that specific. Well, I guess I didn't get to because blank wanted to watch Mrs. Doubtfire, which we own. Mom took her side because I put it on that channel, but no one was watching it, so I took a shower. When I decided to change it, my sister got pissed, and
Hold up. I'm sorry to interrupt again.
Ow.
But what the fuck does it matter that you had the TV on the channel? If you had plans to watch something else, you just kind of set the TV on as it was.
Yeah, the TV was just on as background noise, and I'm like, well, I got to shower for, like, maybe school the next day or whatever, just because I had to shower. But yeah, she's watching a movie that we owned. That's what pissed me off about it. got pissed, and she just started watching it right when I changed it. So I got mad and threw the paddle like I always do. It hit her on the face, and she started crying. She faked it, though. Now I'm grounded for an accident that I didn't mean in the first place. Those kids never got grounded, but suddenly I do for an accident. I missed Ned's declassified school survivor guide tonight, and now I have to miss TV for a whole week, which makes me pissed off because I have to miss all new Ned and never see them. It is bullshit. Now my sister is being a bitch, and I said sorry to her. Oh well, at least I'm not dating an asshole. They all talk about me. They all talk about me behind my back like I'm not there, but I hear every word. Then when I was going to bed, I wanted to say goodnight to my nephew, but his mom said leave him alone, but I ignored her. I might, but they won't care. We'll got to go. Bye, love yous. Alright, and I have this last one right here because it's good memories. August 15th, 2007. A whole year later. Dear Diary, a lot has happened since we have last written. No, I did not buy the You CD because that was in the last entry. Because I didn't really like it when my brother bought it. Instead, I bought Southern Weather by the Almost. I love the CD. It was so worth $10. Me, my brother, and his wife went to Buffalo on August 10th for Warped Tour. We saw the Almost, Cute Is What We Aim For, Newfound Glory, Paramore, Killswitch Engage, and many others. It was so awesome. The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus were really good live. I almost forgot them. I got the Almost autographs, Cute Is What We Aim For autographs, and Paramore's. It was cool to meet them. Aaron Gillespie from the Almost is fucking hot. I love him. Everyone we saw live was excellent. I bought a shirt from the Almost and a free bandana from Fuse. Because, you know, Fuse TV used to have good shit on. Anyway, I love the network Fuse. That's funny that's the next line. My buddy said I was pretty lucky to see people live and meet bands. She was here yesterday. Sunday I'm going to my neighbor's B-Day party, which is cool. I can't wait to go school shopping and get cool clothes. Oh, I got a new kitten named Ludo. He's black and white and he's so cute. Well, that's all the news. Love you, Diary. Bye.
So you told me what happened to that cat before. What happened to that cat?
Alright, well, I think this is the cat that we found in a parking lot of our local supermarket. And he was just running around, and my sister, because I wasn't with them, my sisters picked him up, and it was like, oh, he's all alone and everything. So they basically nurtured him back. Like, they brought him home, and like the next couple days they brought him to the vet and said that he was a boy and that he was doing fine, just a little underweight. But we had him for about a year, maybe 2, but I don't think it was more than like a year and a half, 2 years. We don't know what happened to him. He just kind of poofed, disappeared. My sister thinks that someone stole him because he never really went, like, he went outside, but he never went like towards the road. But like this one day, I think he was like in our driveway, and we think someone picked him up because I don't think we had a collar on him. But that's just a theory. We don't know what really happened to him. He just kind of poofed.
So my final remark here on this whole thing is it's interesting to look back and see how much has changed, how much we've grown from what we wrote there. And also just the reminder that everybody was fucking awkward kids once, awkward teenagers. Some more than others, apparently.
What does that mean?
I think I'm more awkward than you is what that means.
You haven't read all my... I have 3 diaries. That was just the first one.
Honestly, I think this is one of our more fun, laid-back ideas that we've had in a while. We obviously have moved away from this kind of content for a little bit. I am
covered in glitter. Sorry.
Do you have any final thoughts on this whole thing?
I'm sorry if I came off as a bitch. I was the youngest in a family, like, of 4 siblings and 2 parents, so had a lot of hatred. Well, not hatred, but I was very angry.
There's no need to apologize for stuff like that, though, when you think about it.
I don't want people to think I'm a bitch. I'm not.
Well, no, but, I mean, there's a lot of teen angst and shit like that. It's natural for that time. And plus, like you said, you had a household of people, including siblings, younger kids. It's not unheard of to have an attitude and whatnot. Anyway, thank you for watching. Again, quick notes. We will be taking next week off. Look forward to 2 episodes of Spooky Findings next week. When we come back, well, It'll be a mystery. We've been just kind of flying by the seat of our pants lately. But look forward again to our Halloween episode on October 29th. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.
Bye.
Theme song.
Na 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 na. Okay.